Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hello everyone. My name is Trevor Han, and I'm a student from Global Media Communication.
My name is Jiayue Yao. I'm from Media and Communication.
I'm Zuo Yao, student from Global Media Communication.
This Yangqing over here refers back to the early 20th century, around the 1910s to 1940s. Yangqing is mainly dark brown with a trapezium shape. There are 42 pegs on each side of the Yangqing to lock the strings. From the observation, the outside of the Yangqing is black brown ink lacquered on the wood source first, and then engraves the patterns and then trace the paint onto the gold plate. There is a wooden cover on the body of the instrument to protect the string and create a unique decoration based on the Chinese name. Noted on the cover, we could identify that the pattern on the wood is illustrating the life of tranquility over the ancient period of time. The Chinese characters on the cover indicate the name of the instrument shop, which tell us the origin of this Yangqing. This Yangqing is collected by Percy Grainger because of his love towards music. This one is different from the recent Yangqing, which had 4 dulcimers, but this one only got 2. When I look at this instrument, I feel that I'm back to the ancient Chinese world and praise for their wisdom and creating this instrument. It is different between the real Yangqing and the picture of it. The real one looks a bit bigger than imagined. I'm able to see the detailed patterns on the Yangqing, which is really pretty and talented.
This is a double neck guitar. Double neck guitar, also known as a double hit guitar, is a specialized type of guitar featuring 2 guitar necks and heads, typically attached to shared body. Because both necks share a single body, giving the guitar appearance that is larger than regular guitar. Double guitar are not very common, as they're typically designed for specific music needs for all performance effects. Playing a double neck guitar requires a high level of skill and coordination from the player, as they must simultaneously manage the strings and fretboards of the both necks.
The first one is sort of a saxophone of the brass family with a double reed. This kind of represents his interest in jazz music and jazz instruments. The second one is a ukulele that everyone probably recognizes because it is very popular now. It is an abstract instrument. This kind of represents his into folk music. He was very much into collecting folk music from Maori, Samoan, Pacific Island cultures, but most importantly, as opposite to other composers of the time who were interested in taking this music and transforming it into something European sounding. He kept it. And the last one is kind of like the grandfather of the violoncelle family. This represents the early music. It is called early music revival of the early 20th century. So this kind of represents his interest in various music forms.
Actually, I'm deeply amazed and fascinated by the diversity of these instruments and Percy Grainger's deep love for music reflected in them. He is not limited to forms and traditions, but due to try and expand, as if he is full of yearning for every musical culture in the world. When I saw the picture in the PDF, I just know that there was this instruments here. But at the museum, I was able to see objects from all angles, notice intricate details up close, and be personally evoked by Percy Grainger's musical spirit spanning years. I feel I have strong emotional connection with him, a sense of awe and personal engagement that might not be as strong when looking at pictures. At the same time, the museum provides contextual information that connects the instruments to the lives of their owners. As the administrator began to tell us, you can know a person only by how many great works he has. You have to see the chair he was sat on, the clothes he likes, the musical instruments he has collected. So, at last, the introduction of musical instruments, while supplemented by the administrator, undoubtedly gave a deeper understanding that Percy Grainger was not only a talented composer, but also a collector who cherished and loved all kinds of musical instruments. Thank you.